parts coming in. We should be pretty freaking good. We're all pretty keen. These are the two parts that we're most keen on. Lift and snorkels. I want snorkels.
Delivery.
Superior.
Delivery. Nothing says I am 18 years old more than twin 4-inch snorkels.
Yeah. Oh gee, that's bad.
That's something. What do you reckon?
That's cool.
Twin snorkels? I used to hate them with a passion. I used to hate them. But now I'm kind of digging on them. But this crew here, these guys do some pretty fat work, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah?
That's cool.
Yeah?
I'm pretty sure that
Did you get it, mate?
is that side.
Yeah, it looks like it's that side. They do awesome work, locally made. They're just up in Brizzy, eh?
Yeah.
Just on the north side of Brisbane. Yeah. Check these guys out, they're doing some really cool stuff. I've actually been following this crew for a while.
Oh, maybe the tablet goes like inside of the door.
The tab will go up in there, like that. That'll sit in there, and then obviously that goes straight through the guard.
They're gonna look sick, man.
They're pretty cool, man. Yeah.
They're gonna look sick.
I dig it. And you're gonna get to hear your turbo, mate.
Oh,
turbo. All right, in here. All right, this is the most exciting part of the build, I think.
Oh, mate.
Yeah, but you. Sick, dude. Yeah, sick. Another Aussie company doing cool Aussie stuff.
Yeah, yes.
Mono piggyback 2.0 adjustable 5-step. This is a dmax 2020 rear plus 2 inches. Yeah, badass. There's the fronts, there's the coilovers. Charlie dog.
So that's our front. That'll mount over the tire push, something or wherever it goes.
What do you got up there? Unis. You. How cool's that?
Very cool.
Very, very cool. This thing's gonna
looks
ride bitchin', dude.
Yeah, it's gonna ride sick. And the best thing is, it's all adjustable.
Yeah, that's sick, man. All right, well done. How you guys looking?
Yeah, good. Oh, like you haven't seen the Go bike, have you?
No, I haven't.
Yes. We'll go in that little corner.
Yeah, that's sick.
Right there.
Yeah.
So obviously,
Access it. Yep.
easy access.
Yep.
Which, and then I'm thinking I might buy a one side of a rear drawer set up, and then I can put a rear drawer here, and then
Get your dirt bike in between.
and then that it leaves me with enough room to put at the front wheel of my dirt bike in between.
Sick.
So that's why it's there.
Sick. I'm down for it, man.
And then also the wiring went through the grommet that was for the drain.
Yep.
For the original cover.
Yep.
So there's no like holes in
Sick
that
job,
headboard or anything. So.
Yep, I'm down with that. Can you reach?
Reach what?
Can you reach in the fridge? Good. Oh, I think once it's lifted up there, it might be a little bit different.
And then Jazzy also, the table like comes out of that inside, so you have all of like
All
your
your kitchen stuff on this
table
side.
there, a fridge there, like a barbecue on the back, like
Sick setup, mate.
all that. So
Sick setup.
Yeah,
Come in here. Why do you keep hiding from the camera? Hey? Every time the camera's out, you like kind of just like sneak
Christian.
away. All right. Cool. Well, I've got to get back to work, or I think another good day. All right. Good job.
okay, so this is the suspension lift kit that is going in the dmax. Superior Engineering, they help us out with 1088, and honestly, if I had a choice, I wouldn't go with anything else. These guys are the staple of Aussie 4x4 suspension, and we have their full remote reservoir kit here, and there's like some leaves over there, which is what so you don't see on the table. So obviously these are remote resi shock, so which means that there is more fluid, so over corrugations and all that, or you don't get shock fade. They are a mono tube shock, and obviously the main thing, they look awesome, and they're going to ride even better. So we're very keen to get this whole kit in, and thank you Superior for the kit. I cannot wait to see how this thing rides. 8 speeds of compression age adjustability, which will be perfect for this car, changing up between daily driver and going out to hit the rocks. Greasable hangers. You don't know how good these things are until you have them. Why it's so good to have a greasable shaft for your hanger is because that piece is just like constantly moving back and forth, so you need the lube in there so it doesn't make weird noises and wear out your bushings faster. And you can just do it by taking them apart, creasing, putting them back in every like gear and so, but it's easier with this. Just hook up the V-grease gun, pump it in, boom, done.
Let's go! Life's like a movie. Lights, camera, action. Put your mind to it, live the life that you imagine.
This makes it so easy and not dodgy, because if anyone's ever done coilovers on themselves, you know that these suck.
Life's like a movie. Lights, camera, action. Life's like a movie. Lights, camera, action. Put your mind to it, live the life that you imagine. Life's like a movie. Lights, camera, action. It's gonna be fine. You just put that one leg in front of the other and keep moving. You will get what you need. We don't let them bring us down. By the Vegas, we run this town. What we need is passion. Living by the code, cause you know the streets watching. I've been with a freak, love it when you speak Spanish. Money that my language.
Perfect. Look at that. So we just get hose clamps in there, bing bam, done. And that'll be the side completion. Alright, rear. Done. So we got some EFS 2-inch leaves and then these Superior remote res shocks to go in the back. I've just done that side, so I know how it goes now. Super easy. The leaves are awesome. I like them. They're easier to change, so they're comfortable. Yeah, so we're going to chuck that in now. It's really not hard, so I'll show you guys how it's done. Quick tech tip: if you don't have one of these, or no matter what brand it is, a right angle, a ratchet, go and buy one. I went and bought one. I didn't think I would ever use it, and it is the most used tool I own. So do yourself a favor and go buy one if you don't already have one. Right, the difference with these leaves is that they are a zero load capacity, which means that they will be softer, and they're also a 2-inch lift made by EFS, so they're a little bit of a bigger lift and will make it a little bit softer in the rear. So very excited to see how it rides. I think it will sit flat. Yeah, and if not, I will just come in tomorrow. I rip out the front coilovers, I chuck them in there and move them up that way. Oh, that's a good size lift. Actually, it is. That's bigger. That's definitely a bigger front down a little bit. This thing needs a wheel alignment bad. Look at that. She tucking.
It's the start of day 4. Ashton, what have we gotten done since this?
So, side steps, rear bar, roof rack, all that's done. Jimmy's done, trail connect's done, go box done.
Why would you use that colour?
Because gold's awesome.
I love gold.
Suspension's done, that's good. So now all we have to do is the light bar and the snorkels. We're waiting on wheels to get shipped over here. The new version of the PCOR wheels.
Oh.
But it has to go to Kodak, so next week anyway, for a full a wrap and all that.
Yep.
So yeah.
Righto.
Yeah, we're doing good.
Perfect.
Right, what do we have here? A brand new guard. All eating snorkels, because obviously that one's a bit different, and all painted black guards and trims, so we get rid of that grey.
Don't
We're
say
going
it
black.
never helps.
So I wanted to colour match the next terrain. No matter what colour it is, but especially on the black X terrains, we need to black out all the overlapping parts, and damn, I am excited. It's gonna look so good. Freshly painted bits. This is probably the easiest one to put these back on, so line it up. Done. And it's black, which looks so much better. So we have to replace that guard because the hole from the factory snorkel don't line up with the new snorkel. So we got a new guard to change. So we're going to do that, but we have an issue because the bar we put on is covering bolts. This is what this snorkel sounds like. Whereas fat bars, and this is no word of a lie, I'm making on the same sound in both of them. All whistle, all turbo whistle.
It feels good, man. It feels good, right? Yo, I'm in the light at the end of the tunnel. Paper stacks, yeah, I got them in the bundles. Harry Potter breaking bread with a muggle. They said I wouldn't make it, now they looking puzzled. They said I wouldn't take it, how they go on hustle. Get the bag, it ain't never getting fumbled. In the jack, but we came up from the bottom.
The dmax comes with two different air box bottoms, and the fat bars kit is meant for the one that doesn't come with the factory snorkel. So the factory snorkel intake is there, and then this is all just like plated up the full way, which is why it has those 3 holes. With the normal air box, all of this is filled in, and same as the front. So we're just adapting this air box to work, which we will be able to. It's not too hard. Currently I'm cutting out the template for the guard cutout for the new snorkel. So big snorky walkie, mate. Big snorky, mate. We try cutting thin pieces of sheet metal with these things and it doesn't work. So they're probably blunt tabs. Think about it. That goes on there perfectly fine, right? But if you were to come over here, how's it supposed to line up? It doesn't make sense. I don't know, the dmax has it makes out, or otherwise they would have printed it the other way. No. No. It's not really like a scary process because you just have to do it. You give it your best judgment and your best guesses and all of that, and most of the time it works out, and if it doesn't, well, that's on you, mate. I mean, there's nothing you can really do to like prevent it from happening if you're giving it your best effort. Morning, Jose.
What's going on? Happy Friday, punk. Happy Friday. Oh, this looks scary.
It is.
It looks very scary.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about it.
What do you mean?
I mean, like, it's going to look sick, but I've never actually cut a hole like that.
Measure twice. Cut one.
35 times. Measure many times.
Oh, girly girl. What are you doing? Welcome back. How come you're not fitting snorkels?
Don't need
Huh?
3 people for tape.
What's the plan for today?
Plan for the day is snorkels, then the rooftop tent and the tub rack should be here today as well. It's all being expressed.
Awesome.
Shit.
Oh, you got the shocks in?
Yeah.
I haven't even seen them. Give me a look. Give me a look. They cool? Yeah. Oh, they do look cool. Yeah, that's badass. The mounts are sick, eh?
Yeah.
Have you levelled the car yet?
Yeah, it's level now. It's 10 mil up in
On the
the
driver's side?
run.
Yep.
We did a 5 mil on the
Higher on
higher
side.
on that
Yeah.
side, and it sits dead
Awesome.
level. So.
Good. All right. Well, you had a good day on, what was it, Thursday?
Wednesday.
Wednesday? All right. Well done. Cool. Good stuff.
Just seeing if the X-train guard is going to clear the snorkel, but you can see that's at the height. So.
You sure?
I mean, I like it.
Okay.
Like, yes, it's a little bit, like, how are you going? And for Bluetooth, connectivity is a way of the future, so I think either way I should go.
Just for the record, it's not my jam. Putting a snorkel on the car that doesn't actually do anything is kind of weird.
The air saw works really well for cutting off bulk, and then I have a little drum sander on the grill that works well. So we're going to use that to sand it all back. We're going to use hole saws. Probably do a big hole saw here, or just the closest we can, and then a small hole saw up the back, just to get those curves in. Then should just be able to air saw just these two cuts down, and then sand it all back. Should work out pretty well. I don't like that. We got one of the fat bar snorkels on, which we think we've done a pretty good job with. It's not fully situated and not bolted. We're going to get the other side on and then line them both up the top so they look. So these snorkels are like us. Like there's like the first one that was popped on, which actually does, and then there's the second one that it goes on, which is the second one who was born, which is me. It sits there and just it looks awesome. Absolute rig. It just makes everything better, but doesn't actually do anything.
You're on point, mate.
It's gonna look cool.
Yes.
Okay, so we had the car in drive with my foot on the brake and the accelerator to actually put the engine under the load, and the turbo sounds a lot more. I like that. I'm not sure if I'm going to like two of them. We can always do it later. Like, you can't get the picture until it's got wheels, tires, and the car's done. You can't tell me that it doesn't look Yeah, it has to happen. Mia, can you just move it a for a sec? It needs it. Back on. It does look a bit uneven. Yeah. It almost looks like uneven without it. I was not convinced though this morning, but now I see them both there at once. Has to. I think it looks really good. And it looks like even. Yeah. Very even. Okay. Yeah, I think it has to happen. Yeah? Yeah. We're going for it? Yeah. Sweet. So we're going to drill the second snorkel. The washer bowl sits right behind here, so there is no possible way you can actually hook this one up. Like, it's not possible. I'll make it happen eventually. No, you won't. It's like a couple mil off that. Just don't move it. Just don't move it. It's not moving. Yeah, that is a couple of mil. That's it. Not a single kiss, mate. Not a mark. Bloody beautiful. Bloody beautiful. Perfect. Oh yeah, yeah, that's. No! That one's punctured.
Did you actually?
Yeah.
Oh, you did too.
Well, we can't have to wait until all the water drains out until we can plug it, so just keep cutting the hole. We're we're about to snorkel because Ashton really wanted the jewels. I kind of want the jewels. Everyone wants the jewels.
Stop, boy.
What do you think?
Oh my god. Dude, I dig it.
It actually looks good, eh?
I would never drive that in a million years, but I dig it.
Those are cool.
That's actually pretty cool. If they did something, it'd make sense. It just doesn't make sense that it's not. So what? The holes just go straight in the guard.
Yeah.
All right. So we're going to call it brake ventilation.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's brake cooling.
Yeah.
Great. Are you a bit tight here?
Yeah.
You got to take a bit more out of that guard, mate. Yeah. But that's that gap around this side. Yeah. You're a bit tight here, and you're a bit tight here.
Yeah, that's
gangster. Yeah.
But it sounds sick.
Well, you got induction. We've all been there, right? We've all done it. 17, 18. All you want to hear is that turbo sound, mate. And that's what the boys are going for. That does sound good. Look at my turbo, bro.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Well done.
okay.
Yeah. All right, I'm down with it. I dig it. I'll stop hanging it on them. That actually looks pretty cool. I think that's pretty badass. What do you think? Do you like the look of it? What's going on with your hair? What have you been doing? You've been sleeping. Let's fix it.
Don't do that.
You haven't seen Zoolander?
Cool. The fast life, the fast living. They see the ambition, they know I'm past driven. Look, we got nothing.
Alright, so this is a couple of extra things that will always be kept in the dmax. We have the Max Traxxer recovery kit, which we have been using for ages, and everything is all just these soft shackles or soft connections, and it's recovery like ropes, so not straps. So everything's easier, more ergonomic, and the best thing is if anything was to go wrong in your recovery situation, or you don't have big like a 1 kilo shackles heading directly at you for your head. If things were to go wrong here, it might hurt you, but it won't kill you. So that's what is very, very good about this kit, and that's why we always use that, and that's why it'll always be in the dmax. Another thing that we have is the Red Arc solar panel. So as I was talking with the GoPro lock, you can set up your charging belt to run off of a solar panel if you have one mounted on the car. I don't really like having the solar panels mounted on the car because you want it to leave the roof rack with open space, so to put things like while you have one there. So this will always be in the back of the dmax. I can plug this directly into the GoPro lock. It's very nice packaging, and everything that you need is right there. So that's good. And then another form of safety is the GME GPS TLB. So this is a personal locating beacon, and it pretty much works so just like an E-per, but that's like what's in boats. So if you ever have a very extreme medical emergency, or you have this in your car, and this will call the authorities and get a helicopter or something on its way. So if it's a life or death situation, you pull that and you are all good, and you have very much higher chances of surviving.
Boys,
Let's go, man.
I'm out. It's my holidays, I'm leaving.
Oh, wow. Wow, rude. Wow, so you're just gonna leave us here to finish this, eh?
Yeah, I've done enough. I've done most of this.
You've done nothing.
Hey, I have helped some of the side steps. I did the bolting things on the side steps.
That's it. That's bad. Yeah, Mia. Okay, you can leave. We don't need you now. I want to have to me.
Alrighty, bye boys.
See ya.
have we got?
So, this light bar I've got working fine, so that's good.
Yeah.
But these two, I can't figure out how to make the headlight, how to make the high beam work.
What's this gizmo?
That's what I was trying to use to.
What's this one? No light bar, man.
Oh come on, I had it working then. You guys, where put it, man?
Over there. So if you turn that switch off by the GME. Yeah.
I wired up this whole car all by myself. It went mint the first time. You just hook everything up and it works. I won't need a Joel. A hypothetical Joel. Like he's just a illusion, or the cameraman put him in after in post. He's not actually there. It's all me.
We shot Joel separately on green screen.
Yeah.
Everybody get down, everybody get down. Rock the party non-stop like this. Gotta rock the party non-stop like this. Turn up, rock the party non-stop like this. Everybody get down, everybody get down. Rock the party non-stop like this. Gotta rock the party non-stop like this. Gotta rock the party non-stop like this.
Off.
On. Yeah, cool.
Rock the party non-stop like this. Gotta rock the party non-stop like this. Everybody get down, everybody get down. Rock the party non-stop like this.
Hold it. OC. Yeah. So then turn your high beam off now. Yeah. No go. Sweet.
Not bad, Joel. Not bad, man. Oh, so now that he does it, works fine. Even though I spent 8 hours on my day yesterday trying to work it out, and now that Joel just walks in, it works.
It's good for you, isn't it?
Hey, Christian. So Joel just plugged in the harness exactly like how he did it the first time yesterday, and it worked fine. Over the weekend, we caught up on some of the wiring and did a couple of the little extra jobs that we had to get done. And now Ashton's doing more wiring, because wiring is one of those things you never see, but it takes the most time. So. Wait, just turn it on. Oh, that looks so mean at night, dude. Just like a blacked out car with like lit up. That's sick. Looks cool. So I turn off these bodies. I turn off the light bars. I turn everything on. Go high beam on and off. Sick. Looks so cool. Looks so sick. Right. So this right here, this little box, that is less than the length of half of me. Yeah, that sounds a bit weird. Less than the length of half of me. Oh yeah. No, so this is apparently a double swag. This tiny box. Says 2x2. There is apparently a swag. We're going to find out in the video. This might just be the most game-changing thing since the 79 series. It doesn't weigh anything compared to a normal swag. It's kind of cool. Alright, the bag is good. Alright, you see this?
Oversized bags.
It's an oversized bag that you can just tighten up. That's my favorite thing. And like it's got the pump I rolled into it. And it was
so the mattress also
gives air. Okay.
Oh wow. That's dope.
Wow.
That's your tent there.
So now actually you can take this thing camping out on the island and you don't have to worry about your mate breaking your pole. Yeah, because it'll just fold. It's big. Like, it's that big. Sounds pretty good, eh? It's massive.
How you going?
Try this one.
Yeah, probably should've never left home. Looking at the pictures, all our memories.
So this one is going on here. Okay, that does actually look cool.
Even at my worst, never thought that I would lose you. It's a feeling I can never get used to.
We are done here at the Eaton shed. Finally got everything buttoned up. Now it's time to go down to Codex and get this thing clear wrapped so it stays looking that good forever. So let's go.
We are here at Codex, and because this is a black car and they can get marked up very, very easy, we're going to do a complete bush wrap on this thing, which is a clear vinyl which will protect all of the Eaton paint, and then when it's time to give it away to the owner, depending on how messed up it is, we can just take it off and put on a new one, and it's way cheaper and easier than having to repaint out your whole car, because you know there's a pinch drives and marks all over it, because this car is going to get used. So that's the plan with this thing, and I'm very excited.
Motherfucker, I've been mortified, fortified, feeling like a Mordecai. I ain't regular, feel like Jordan wearing 45. Traumatized, victimized, seen some of my die. Knock you off a base with a bat when them niggas slide. Homicide, genocide, televised, emphasize, perpetuating war. Tell that nigga he gon' pick a side. Hood ties from hood lines, now nigga doing dope lines. I'm running to the cops, that's a exercise. Don't run into the cops, that's the motto. I don't see it coming to an end like legato. Get chipped like staccato, send a wave through the hood, now it's sounding like vibrato. Why you eat bread with avocado? We be trying to dodge shells before it landing our tomato. Singing all my sorrows on Apollo. I've been trying to pave the way, but they didn't tell me it was potholes. America ain't dreaming, it been scheming when the birth of a nation came from black. Big dog, tell the truth, I don't get y'all this shit. Time to corny motherfucker, turn this shit off, bro. I can't rap how everybody else rap, bro.
Let's check these boys out, eh? You know, I have had a little bit of a sneak and peek.
Yeah, same, but yeah, that's pretty good. So these are the new PCOR wheels. They look awesome. There's no real design, like the old ones with like a star, whereas these ones just look badass. New like hubcap section, PCOR, nice rim, and they come in black and polished. So we're going to chuck out the black ones on the car because it matches the whole theme of the black car. So yeah, let's get down to Bob Jane actually. I chuck these on.
This is going to be
the most exciting part.
Biggest changer of the whole car.
I'm sorry.
Like these rims with all the mods that we've done, like just make the car look a bit meh. But these are going to really change the car, make it look brand new, make it actually look bigger enough to match the whole look that we've gone.
And there's twin snorkels.
Twin staying out. Beautiful. Let's go.
Snorkel noise, hey baby. It actually sounds good.
And it's also nice is when you have the window down, you can hear it, but when you put the window up, it's gone.
Yeah.
So if you're like hearing it, you can. If you don't, you just put it up, bend up.
Yeah.
Right, and
perfect. You can't hear it. It is awesome. But yeah, anyway, we're heading to Bob Jane T-Marts. We are going to get this thing wheel laden fine because the wheels are currently like this, and we are going to put on the new PCOR wheels and some new tyres, which will just tie in the whole car and make it look absolutely amazing. Absolutely, so that's where we're going to. But yeah, just oh yeah, a big teenager. Bob Jane, the big smiling guy who is going to make this car look so good, like so good.
When a ball drops, my man, we go higher. It's time to go higher. Let's take this thing higher.
So now we are putting on the wheels and tyres, which is going to change this whole car. I'm pretty sure that's what we've gone with. So it's like a muddy, but like it's a little bit less aggressive, so it'll still keep it driving on nice on the road. It's a Yokohama Geolander. I had the old terrains on the old Galoo car, and they rode awesome, and I like the Yokohamas. So yeah, we're going. Let's see how they look, and it's going to look bloody sick.
I thought the Ashton went with something a little bit more low key, but that is a aggressive tyre, which is very, very nice. So that is going to fill out the guide
Real
really
nice.
well.
And look, the things off the ground and they're the exact same height, and that's with a no area.
Yeah, and also we're going from an 18-inch rim down to a 17, so it will look more beefy too.
Bloody hell, I'm so excited.
Bloody
Oh
hell.
my god.
Beautiful.
The rim on the car looks awesome. It matches my powder coat on these snorkels, and those new wheels are one of the best looking wheels I personally think that exist, especially on four-wheel drive. So I'm so excited. I just cannot wipe the grin off of my face. It is gonna look that good.
Stay higher, higher than you ever been. Stand tall like Everest. I mean higher. You ain't gotta settle in. Go places they never been. We go higher. Take it to the top, even when the ball drops. My man, we go higher. It's time to go higher. Let's take this thing.
I think it looks bloody awesome.
That's
And
tough.
the wheel and tyre package looks sick. I just want to see it on the ground now. It looks mental.
Rims, perfect colour, perfect tyre, perfect. Maybe could have gone a little bit bigger for that next time.
This is the best dmax we have ever built. And we have built a couple of dmaxes. This one's are the best because I built it and I know how to build a car.
That's it. Bob Jane done. Wheels, tyres, and a line as a big car. Looks 1,000 times better. Now it's just time to basically get out on these tracks and see what the thing can do. Right?
So the whole car is finally done, apart from we just have to go back and put on this front train guards. Apart from that, this is how it's going to look like for now until I get over it and do some more things, but I could not be happier. His build is amazing. Alright, so Justin has really let me and Christian, I built this car all by themselves or with the parts that we didn't want, and he's been skeptical of certain things here and there, but now I think him having it done with the wheels and tyres on it, I think he is going to be absolutely very happy with it.